Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It is Tuesday, at least here. And we are going to go ahead and play more Outer Worlds. Not like that was a surprise to anyone. I just thought I would say it because it's a thing. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. We were here yesterday. You know, I hurt my back again, as I am wont to do. And it is still hurting, but this game is amazing. So I'm going to forget about that for the next X number of hours, and we're going to enjoy this game. Because real life and things like body pains don't matter when you have video games to play. Oh, right. Hi. We gonna get blowed up. I forget what my actual quest is. Someone survived the attack at the drop point, follow the blood trail. That's what it was. Oh, those deactivate these? Ooh, okay. Build something? Awesome. Oop. Ooh, hi, sneaky. Cool, dude. Aw. One barely touched me. That's a mine. Jesus. Crazy amounts of traps in here. Jeez, ow. Anyway, how's your guys' morning going? Hope it's going well. I don't know about you guys, but I can't believe tomorrow is the day.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
Up, bro.
How'd you get past my traps anyway?
Call those traps. I've seen nanner peels that were more dangerous. I got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas.
Talk,
What
bro.
are you doing out here anyway?
You take a look at your wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
Don't worry, I only got hit by like 4 of them. Catherine told me some of her couriers gone missing.
Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were.
Ooh.
The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything.
That explains that.
If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
The Marauders at the facility just west of here?
Sounds right. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Is this stealing? It's not. Even if it was, man, I don't care if you got bullets. I think I could take you. Hello? Yeah. Thanks for healing me, dude. I wish I had something to give you. Well, you're gonna give me all of the stuff that's laying around here, so... Not gonna say we're even, but... I'll let you live. Alright. Sprat made a rather large pile of dust when it died, like... I just realized they have these, like, internal anatomy things. Yeah, they're basically dogs, but ew. Alright, so... Oh. I guess I don't need to go kill them bandits that are west of here? There? I'm gonna see what the hell he was talking about, because it's not part of my quest, but... I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little curious. I've been there. I'll just go back. I found so many of these places already, I think they're just, like... I don't even think that was part of a quest. I think it was just like, hey, if you want to go kill stuff, it's to the west of here. There.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Did I say I had a data cartridge? That's just what I call my left nut. Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
I'm just... Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
I mean, the board's kind of shitty as it is, so I don't know if he's gonna make it worse, but... I don't know.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay. It's here. Oh, okay, yeah. So that and that I can't do because go to Byzantium. Cool. Right here then. Rizzo's Spectrum
And the little
Red.
bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
I keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm Donnie Jet. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
I mean, caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Fair. Alright. Ooh, hi. I like crouch move speed. Could crank this up to no weapon sway after each kill. Do that first. Hmm. I really don't know what to do. 4 points. Now let's throw some more persuasion in there. You're affected by a harmful combat effect. Increases the armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. That's pretty good. What am I wearing? Doubles my gun skill bonus. I wonder if that counts for mods too. Actually, I don't think it does. And generic helmet is generic. That thing's nice, actually. Heavy ranged weapons. That's a ton of armor. I'll have to look at that stuff a little closer. Where am I going? Arr. Let me hit the vending machine up real quick.
Rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit.
Know what that means is over here? Yeah. Sell all junk. Mods, we're keeping those. Give me a moment. I gotta. Nice. My garbage. Okay. Those seem kind of good. Lose a little bit of carry weight, but holy crap. So many things. I did not realize. I'm just walking around with like half a dozen flamethrowers. Keep my science weapon though. God, I have a lot of credits now. Which is good, because I think I want to upgrade some stuff. Workbench. Is there a workbench anywhere? Oh, right there. Let's go see. What did it say? What's in the big building? Yeah. armor mod. And now let's tinker with armor. $32, $41. The one I'm a little worried about, but ooh, okay. Way better. There we go. I don't care. I'm like completely out of money, but it's fine. Hopefully. What happened? Oh, okay, neat. Oh, I'm good. I'm now an actual tank. Where am I going? Doors are interesting. There we go.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks. Pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth
damn it.
chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Can't trust people these days.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
I don't believe you. Must be some way I can increase her allotment.
I'm afraid Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Wow. But you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Forgetful fellow, eh?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
Alright. Figured out on my own.
Up, dearie.
But you already
Velma's capable of running
gave
the
me
warehouse.
all the information I need. That wasn't even hard. Like, come on, man. That was a 30. 30 difficulty lock. Damn, still going, huh?
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business?
Hey, your
All of
pills.
the above?
I got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
All right.
Great. Where to?
I'm the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak.
We know. Where is
We'll
it?
be going south and
Okay.
west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you. So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no.
Why are you telling me?
Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just...
Wow. You have like, oh wow, you've actually got decent stuff. Jesus. You know what? I'm glad I didn't get rid of my old armor, because there you go. Increase your lie skill? Nice. Sure. She now stealthy girl. She deals bonus damage to creatures. I like it. And yeah. Ability Barrage. Nyoka uses her personally modified LMG to deal damage to her target and set enemies near it ablaze.
got intimate knowledge of its dangers
Be
and
fun.
an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from.
Alright, well, she's in the party, so now we should be able to just fast travel? Guessing. Maybe.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Yeah.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Okay.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
You don't know me very well. Sure.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I like danger. I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
You need to do.
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests.
He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out.
Can't even take a Mantiqueen?
If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun.
Thanks, Cap.
Alright, so that is definitely a... Yeah, here we go. That is a mission. I like it. She doesn't even say anything. She just screams. It's amazing. How do I get over here? I have to go all the way around, yeah. Sure, Mega Raptidon, no problem, right? Lol. What it stuff that's damaged? Oh yeah, I do.
Boy, take you! I see you now! I am a storm!
So he's still kicking, huh? Yes, please. I will have all those things. Oh. Ow.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Oh.
Here they come! Nice one! Don't mess with us!
Hey. You guys are making this shooting thing real easy. Romantic Queen.
Here we go! Here I go!
Do it. Wow, everything's dead. Well.
Everyone all right?
Most things are dead. Yeah, we good. Okay.
Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Let's go!
I'll pick you right up!
Alright, I think that worked. Jesus. If she's a monster. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it, you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. Through tooth marks and the gradual wearing away of sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved into the tombstone's face. Got himself eaten doing the right thing. Okay.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him.
Okay.
Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Oh, they did. Didn't try to find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Redemption arc! Do it. That's a concerning amount of baggage to carry around. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
So isn't that both of our quests are taking us? Yeah. Oh, I gotta go back around, that's why. This poor sniper rifle is not holding up the test of time, though. Damage is kind of garbage compared to, like, the assault rifle and the ridiculous minigun. I don't care, it's still fun. It works on humans and small critters. Doesn't work on these guys. Works on manta pillars. Oh, I can't pass this up.
You got it, Captain! Everyone all right?
I'll just hang out here while you slaughter everything in the world. That's cool. A lot of dead people. I'm not sure if that's important information, but it's what I got. Jesus Lord, man. So much stuff. Also, what were these dudes doing? Oh, hiccups. Oh, we don't even need their special abilities. Wait, what weapons does her body have again? Yeah, she's got a light assault rifle, Mark II.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Gotta be secrets. Devil's Peak Caverns? Are both of these the same place, quest-wise? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
You're not wrong, though. Hi, are there more of you? I would like to say hello. Good, my little friend. Jesus. Ow! Alright, well, that was not quite what was intended.
On my way!
You know what? You're rude.
Everybody okay? Great.
Now that that's happened. Oh, okay, you guys are coming. Good. Good stuff. Thanks for the hand! Didn't need it. Peak Station. That is where it says to go, but I
Hiram
must
must have
look
sealed the
around.
door. He spooks easy.
Have you seen it out here? I'd seal the door too. Kind of be an idiot not to. Alright. Finest cigarettes in Halcyon. I'm sure. They made out of the feet of the innocent or something gross.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't...
Whoops.
Can't. We'll see about that.
Oh, come on.
Don't mess with us.
Holy hell, guys. You're killing people I didn't even know existed.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look
Work
for
on
another
that.
way up.
Okay. Enemies here. Oh.
You out there, whoever you are, are. Yes, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face to intercom.
Hello.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
Say nothing.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking.
Cool.
By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
See what I can do. I don't care how many Marauders there are. And I don't need any more information other than there's things to kill and I've got a limited time to do it, apparently. By limited time, I mean right after I loot all this stuff.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
You know where it is, dum-dum. You two are creepy! Alright, guys. I know it's only been, like, not even an hour, actually. Wow. But I'm gonna take a quick stretch. My back is feeling pretty tight, and I wanna play as much of this as I can today. I'm gonna be real honest. I want to get lost in this game all the time, but really today I want to keep getting lost in this game. So let me take a stretch. I'll be back. Go for as long as I can before my back starts to kind of like feel funky, and we'll keep going. Yeah. I mean, I would apologize for my back hurting, but I fell, things happen, and stuff. So I'll be right back, and we'll play a lot more. We'll see what's going on with this place. Yay! More stuff. Oh, killing things. Let's do this. Hi. Don't know how that guy didn't see me.
Oh, you are in for it now. Everyone all right?
Jerk. What's this? Inclement weather warning. Regional severe alert. Next 72 hours chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning strikes around. Stun Baton Ultra? Jesus. Let's do that. Ooh, I can hack this. Atmospheric controls are online. Issue detected with the automechanical controls alerting HQ. Time submitted 5.256 error to the... Wow. What is that? 5,256,000 minutes ago? Deploy fire suppressant systems. Oh. Oh, no. Don't want to remove all oxygen from a chamber. Seems like a terrible idea. Why would that be the case? Okay, that's back out. God, I can see items from so far away now. Kinda great. Doesn't my armor have... Yeah, interactable highlight range.
Here they come! Here we go!
That's the last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
What up, bro?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered.
Not bad.
But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
Ooh.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Needs the location of the chemicals.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Meh, wasn't me.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion.
So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclast to stop transmitting on their end.
Talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Aye, aye, Captain. And stealing? Okay.
Great work.
Gotcha. Alright, so what are we doing? We've got a bunch of quests. Let's do this one first. Is this? Ah, Emerald Vale. Okay, so this is back on... This is back on Terra 2.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
No, eat my butt. For first off, repair all. And then we will break down everything. Sure. This is more than mine, doesn't it? It does. Holy cow, dude. Oh, that's because hers is a... Modify, stun baton. Ooh. Ray damage. Nah, I think we're good. Put all my mods up in here, so I'm not... Ah, fudge. Sell all that stuff. Good to go. Alright, back to Terra 2. Edgewater. Man, back to Edgewater, huh? Been a minute.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Sure, you can both come with me. Kind of like Nyoka. She's kind of fun. Here. Yeah, I cleared this place. Probably new people here.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out! Confirmed! Here we go! That's the last of them.
Where y'all is?
Hey. Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
I mean, but it ain't stealing if they're dead, right? Saying? display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled, or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here there's plenty, but no one's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice to show he can take a shower. God.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
You'd still want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base.
Gunfire!
The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it? I didn't think there was anything about the wilderness you didn't know.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Woot! I know. Character. Jesus, man, I don't know. Just bring these up, I guess. That'd be useful. Alrighty. So this means I gotta go back to my ship. Very thankful loading times aren't so bad in this.
Center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act Cap.
Hey, Cap.
You're out of the crew. You getting along with the crew?
Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked up a bit of wrap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her. The kind true freedom hasn't beaten down yet. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
Not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
By you.
Something on your mind?
How we good? Whee!
Destination reached. Scylla. Remember that you are not insured.
Yep, I think I'm keeping her with me. I think I'm keeping Nyoko with me. What are we looking for again? I know all we have to do is go to the thing. Oh, the Manta Queen. Right. Well, there's my legs. I want to jump over the rock, please. And there we go again. I fell like 2 feet in a low gravity environment. I don't believe you.
That's the last of them.
Damn, man, not even a challenge. I mean, I have been to this place before. I think once I get to a new area, I might have a little more of a challenge. But for now, I will...
Incoming!
To shreds, you... I see it now!
Look at us!
We win. That is the most weirdly off-putting death pose I've ever seen. Wait, why was your base on an asteroid? What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Processing data.
Oh, sorry.
Investigate.
That's the last of them.
Or
Damn, but we're good.
Jesus. Oh, weird. They switch spots. Their abilities. Excuse me? Oh.
Everyone all right?
I did not see those guys there. But yes, everyone's fine. Mega Primal, huh? See if we can't make this work.
Here goes nothing!
Covering you!
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you shooting at? Okay. That's a lot of stuff.
Okay. We got it, Captain.
You ain't coming for me, dude.
To
That seemed
shreds, you say?
unnecessary. Oh, speak to me, okay.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Plans are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in
Okay,
the door,
your base
but we'll have
wasn't
to
out
shoot our
here.
way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
It's Charon.
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka.
Oh.
Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
I mean, it does sound cool. About time we're gonna kill a Manta Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Back to ship.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
By the way, if it seems like I'm taking things a little quicker in this game than I had been in the past, I'm still listening to all the dialogue and stuff like that. But the battles and combat, I'm not taking quite as much time on, just because doesn't seem necessary. Like, I kind of wish it was a little more, but I mean, the combat's gotten so easy. Even like the big baddies, I can take out with half a clip of that, like, heavy machine gun. Also, that is really loud. I don't know why the selling noise is really...
Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah.
Okay, where are we going? Out. This seems like a far better place for a base. Not at all surrounded by death.
Done, Captain.
That is ridiculous. Also, I feel like their abilities should be like on like a minute or two cooldown, not like 10 seconds. Still kicking? No, you dead. I feel like bad wasting ammo, or feeling like I'm wasting ammo, but I mean, come on, like... Not really. Like, I have so much. on. Mantisaur Hive. Ugh. I mean, it's gonna be fine. That. It's not bad. Higher, like, single hit damage. Way slower attack. Yeah. What level is it? 21, yeah, I can't even upgrade it much. By the way, I'm level 20. Wait, I'm level...
Here we go!
Do it!
Covering you!
Pretty sure everything's... You did it.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
Let her talk.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
Done.
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Go on.
She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family, Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
You were a family. I'm sorry they're gone, Neo.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Agreed.
Incoming!
I'm here.
You got it, Captain!
Good start, good start.
That's the last of them!
Yes. Did it. Oh no.
We did it. We fucking did it! I'd hug you if I weren't covered in guts.
Ew.
Come on, let's find those medallions.
Hey girl, all your friends are dead. Sorry about your luck. You know what? It's weird, and I get that there's always going to be kind of tropey characters in video games. Like, that's the thing, right? It's always going to be a thing. It's always been a thing. But I'm seeing a lot of, like, Mass Effect 3, like, personalities in this. I feel like Parvati is kind of like, and I don't remember her name, but the blue chick. The one that can be in your party. And then Nyoka is definitely like Jack from Mass Effect 3, 2. The severely emotionally damaged one that never deals with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too hard into it, but...
Damn, you got some nimble fingers, Captain.
Say that like you're not impressed. Also, giggity.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here.
38,000 XP.
Bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
Welcome.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Sure. Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallions.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
They'd like to be remembered once in a while, even if it hurts. Ooh, I like that one.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Oh. End of game! I thought it was gonna go to like a legit cutscene for a second. Or crash. One of them. Alright, so that's done. I mean, okay. What do we have requests? Can't do that one yet. Byzantium, that's Byzantium. We're back to this. Exit. Where do I have to go from here?
I ought to mention.
Oh,
the
right.
Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
I have to convince them
Everybody here
to
looks
open the
worn out.
broadcast.
Is it just me?
We gotta earn our keep out here.
Not just you.
A manta queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Nice beard, dude. I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak. Right to it, sure.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Broadcasts aren't working. Nobody's listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening.
Nah.
Surely?
You're only transmitting on a single radio frequency and very few people can receive it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Oh.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate.
Sure.
I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
I think I've done that already. Kinda like that, though.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
Dead.
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Okay. One little gnat in my room. How dare you? Okay. Huxley, the runner from the Northern Ruins, I helped get her out of there. Or I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Okay.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine?
Right.
Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Holy God, move! For the love of Christ. Okay. Region. Where am I currently? Okay. As close as I can get.
Mess with us.
That's it. Oh no, there's one more. Hi. Actually, didn't mean to switch weapons. Thought I was clever.
Here we go.
Sell stuff? Hey Frost, what's up? It's going good. Playing a bunch of Outer Worlds. And this game's a lot of fun, by the way. I will admit it's a little bit, like, combat's a little easy. Yeah, new setup. Took away the green screen, I added, well, this was kind of accidental, but color background and all that. And if I want to go full demonic, I can just do this. But I don't. I like having actual light on me. Where am I going? I am going crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like.
Just a playthrough. It's not
we got this
multiplayer,
handled.
unfortunately.
We
just a single-player
appreciate,
game.
but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Nobody tells me to sod off. Oh, man. Let me handle this and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine.
Huh. I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Hey, thank you for the 25 bits, dude. Appreciate that. Also, why is it saying stuff twice? Chatbot's being weird today, man. Anyway, thank you for the biddies, dude. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming back around, too. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope everything's going well.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Oh, the screen's frozen? You try refreshing, maybe? That's weird. It says everything's okay on my side. Weird. Just started middle school, so you've been busy. Oh, I can only imagine, dude. Sure. Oh, okay. Relax. The sublight squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Donnie Jep. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally. Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her.
I
I'll
have
send some
played
along.
Call of Duty Modern
Give them all my
Warfare,
regards.
and I have already uninstalled it. The campaign was
Good luck out there.
fantastic,
Don't go getting eaten.
but the multiplayer is beyond broken. This isn't stealing either? You know, okay. Take all your stuff. Did you get Battlefield 5? That one I couldn't tell you. The last Battlefield I played, I think, was Battlefield 3. So it's been a minute. I've heard Battlefield 5 is a little bit buggy, but that was... I heard that when it first came out. I have no idea what it's like now. I will admit, if you like Battlefield games, you might like the new Modern Warfare. Much more like a Battlefield game than it is a Call of Duty game, though. Especially Ground War. Can't be as buggy as Fallout 76. No, but I mean, when you're talking competitive shooters, there's a lot of bugs that can really ruin the experience.
Certainly not.
I mean, I guess Fallout 76 is kind of multiplayer,
Thanks for
but
saying
it's
that.
not really competitive.
You know, after seeing so many people get chomped, trip into sulfur pools, shot by marauders.
But I'll
I
admit,
figured we'd die young.
this Fallout 76
But
BR mode is definitely worse than just about any other
chance we get, I'm
BR
buying you a
like
Spectrum
competitive
box, so we can
FPS
proper
I've
drown this
seen.
melancholy.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to try Spectrum when we went out drinking. Is it any good?
It is without a doubt the worst, most foul liquid mankind has ever had the misfortune to invent. You'll love it.
God, quit trying to turn Parvati into a drunk.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
Do I play Battlefield?
They're on
No,
a
I
very
haven't
important...
played Battlefield in years.
We'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
What I wanted was a new Call of Duty, and give me like 30 seconds, and then I swear I'll get back to this. I wanted a new Call of Duty. I wanted like a fast-paced, run-and-gun, twitch reflexes kind of thing. And what I got from the new Call of Duty was like a weird, badly made Battlefield Medal of Honor mix. Where it's all campy and like corner peeking, and I think it's the first time Call of Duty's had actual like corner peeking where you can like hit a button and just like mount on a corner. So it feels real weird, and that's not what I wanted from Call of Duty. Have I ever done a Minecraft stream? I don't believe so. I did a couple Terraria streams. I don't think I've ever done a Minecraft stream. I think I loaded it up once just to show everyone the world that my wife and I had. That's about it. It was like at the end of a stream for like 2 minutes. Got your rollers, the rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head.
I have thought about doing
Carlotta
Minecraft
usually
stream
schedules
now.
the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Just for kicks one day. She isn't Suncher's declared to stop sailing goods to the iconic.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
What's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
They're dead.
Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
Right?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
You're a dum-dum. Spreading the word has to be priority number one, otherwise how can this grow? You could have sent them back after backing Zora up, right? Yeah, I'm starting to dislike Graham and starting to like Zora better.
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
You ain't gonna need them, you got me now. Do everything I can. You're a dum-dum. Where is Zora's team? How do I... Oh, both locations are up here. Okay, cool. Hi. Buddy. Let's say hi.
What was that?
The Van Noys. Oh my god, do work.
Are you two okay?
Do it!
Beer money? You guys are amazing.
Talk to me.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
Right?
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Not so much. I'm here to secure the printing press, but that can wait. Let's get you out of here.
I appreciate the sentiment, stranger. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight.
I got this.
Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
See if I can find him.
Here we go! Solid kill. Don't mess with us.
Hi, buddy. Oh boy. Big boys! Oh my god. I had a lot of big boys.
To shred? That's the last of them.
All right, then. I think this is gonna end well. Oh. Wait, euthanasia kit? The shotgun? Oh, that could be... I may have to replace my sniper. Feels kind of baddish, man, but... at the same time... Sniper's just not cutting it. It's really good against, like, marauders, though.
Any luck out there?
Found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Is it? Oh my god, I haven't updated my bot in forever. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, buddy, you are adorable, but you need to go. I have not updated that in like a month. No, maybe not that long. Cool. All fixed. Yeah, I uninstalled Modern Warfare, though. I could not take it anymore. It was the most slow, boring shooter I've ever played. At least Call of Duty shooter. Y'all need patched up or something? Okay, now what then? Journal? Okay. Repair the printing press. Do the thing. Auntie Cleo's diet toothpaste. I think that's... I've been in here, right? Yeah. Like the Choco Mint diet toothpaste. It's the best toothpaste around. Yeah, I've already cleared this place out. Problem with being an exploring whore is the fact that, well, stall rollers. Turn to Graham. Teleport back there? No. Must leave first. There we go. Ew.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least
found my
someone
channel
tried to
because
give
you were
these
stuck
folks
on a level on
weekends.
Far Cry 5. Has it been that long? Man, Far
Hand
Cry
to the
5 was
boy.
forever
I
ago.
used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
Did you ever get through Far Cry 5? By the way, Frost, I know you've been here for a long time, and I know you know I've been doing the challenge. Tomorrow is actually the end of my 1-year streaming challenge. I've been doing it for 364 days as of today. It's kind of nuts. Don't worry, I'm not going to stop streaming, so if you still want to hang around, I'll be here.
If you'll just listen...
Yeah,
no,
it's crazy,
no more
dude.
listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
I'm with you, Zora.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain.
Hey, that's all good, man.
Apologies,
Actually,
but our situation grows dire.
Saturday we're
Our
kind of
people
doing
talk
the
of
celebration for it.
foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Figure on the weekend more people might be able to show up. So if you want to stop by, we'll be doing a couple giveaways. Oh, election day. Yeah. But yeah, Saturday I'll have a couple giveaways. I'll be doing a lot of just chatting stuff, talking about the last year, maybe show some videos. Probably do a couple like game of your choice type things, like up to $60. Like if you're in chat, you just enter and then randomly someone in chat will win. To be honest, I don't expect a ton of people here, so there's probably, if you're here and you enter, you've probably got at least a decent shot. It'll be one of those things that throughout the stream I'll say, okay, we're gonna do a giveaway for, game of your choice up to $60 on the platform of your choice that I can, I won't be able to do PlayStation because you can't gift games on that, but like PC and maybe even Xbox, Steam, obviously, stuff like that. But yeah, it'll just be that kind of thing, and then, you'll type in whatever the keyword is. You're on Xbox, though? I think you can gift games on Xbox? I'll have to check. I think since Microsoft kind of, connected Xbox to PC and stuff, I think you can do that. But I'll look into it before Saturday to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, send people the code. Yeah, you can buy codes, can't you? Yeah. See, on PlayStation, you can't buy codes. There's no way to do that. I have no idea. Kind of terrible. But yeah, it'll be around this time, starting 2 hours before now and going for a few hours. We'll be doing at least a couple giveaways during it. 10 a.m. Eastern is when we'll start. I don't know when the giveaways are going to be. The stream will probably be 4 hours or something like that, give or take. 4 to 6 hours, and I'll just do them throughout. And I'll give a heads up, I'll be like, hey, in half an hour we're going to be doing a giveaway, so... If you're just kind of half listening while you're doing other stuff, you'll know to start paying attention. I might do them at 12 and 2. Something like that. Spread them out a little. But I'm going to be watching, we'll together we'll watch my first little bits and pieces from my first stream and laugh at it. I'm going to kind of do a little AMA thing where I talk about a little more about myself and who I am, not just as, a gamer, but, stuff about me that I think is kind of interesting that people may want to know, and you can ask questions about me, too. I've never really done that, on purpose. I always tell you guys, if you ever have questions you want to ask about me while I'm playing games, cool, but, I figure making an actual, AMA stream, which is just kind of real chill and relaxed, be fun. There are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
The printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, they're on their way. Or they're lucky I got there in time, else they'd have become rapted on dinner.
Lucky indeed. Thank you.
Cool.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon.
You're so annoying.
For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do.
More, me or my
write,
wife?
sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Probably me, but she's definitely got the stink on lockdown, yeah. 100%. Basically, I win quantity, but she's got quality, so... Also, it depends on what we eat. Like every other human being on the planet. But yeah, that is on a lot of Q&A questions, and I know a lot of people don't answer it. I don't care. farts, burps, whatever, it's all part of human nature. We all do it. And if you say you don't, oh, I mean, I think spicy food makes me worse in that category, for sure. But I think on a normal day, they were pretty close to even. We're not normal people, for sure. That... Racking up some long gun skill. What is this? God, 281% crit chance. Insane. And another perk. Headshot kills deal 25% of their damage to enemies. I don't know what I need. Do minus consumable weight. Oh, there's not a whole lot I really need in this game right now. Journal. Alright, we're back to this one. Yeah, iron. Boop. Alright, take it easy. Breaking leaves is kind of fun, though. Hopefully it's not too cold there. Then again, I'm also weird, so what do I know? How do I get up here? Ah. Weep. Save, because I haven't done that in forever. And I know, like I said, I know I'm taking kind of more frequent breaks today, but it's for the sake of my back. Give me a minute. I am going to be right back. I'm just going to go stretch out, try to get my pack from seizing up. It's... What happened is, obviously, I fell 2 days ago on the stairs, and I hit my back, which yesterday it was like my spine that hurt. Today, that's not what hurts, but like, because my spine, like, or whatever nerves in my spine or whatever I hit was in pain, my muscles were constantly tensing to keep my spine, like, from, I don't know, slipping like a disc or something. So they were constantly engaged, like last night. And now today, my muscles in my lower back are extremely, extremely sore. Think of like a Charlie horse in your leg, you know, where it like tenses and like won't do anything. That's what my lower back's trying to do. And unfortunately, if I don't take it a little bit easy on it, I've had this happen before, it will start to the muscles will start to spasm, and there's nothing I can do about it. But it looks like I'm having a seizure, and it feels like hell. So I'm trying to keep that from happening by taking more frequent breaks and stuff, because I really want to play a lot of this game. Just the stories and stuff are so interesting. Like I said, the combat as I go on is getting less and less interesting. It's a little more samey. I've used the same 4 weapons for a while. There's only a few enemy types, and they can all basically just be laser beamed by my light machine gun. But story and the characters and the paths that you navigate, like places you never thought you'd go. You talk to one person, they tell you they need this person dealt with. You talk to them, they say, okay, they'll stop helping this person, but you've got to help them deal with this person. And you go to this person, you realize they're friends with the first person. It's like, there's a lot of really deep story in this, even in the side quests. So that's the part I'm loving most of all right now. But anyway, I'll be right back, play a little bit more. I have no idea how long. Starting to hurt, but stretching does help, so maybe I can go a couple hours. Hoping. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I think I got a little left in me. Let's do it. So, my cat does the cutest thing, and I've told you about this, because he does it every time I, like, leave the computer. He knocks over my trash can looking for food, which there's never food in there, because I only put, like, you know, paper plates or cups or whatever in there. Paper towels. But he started doing this thing that's adorable. Like, right now my trash can's empty. So, when he knocks it over, if he figures out there's nothing in there for him before I get back, he goes over to my wife's computer chair and sits in it. When I come back up, he, like, watches me. Like, he thinks I'm gonna be mad at him or something. Alright, Hiram.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
No longer transmitting.
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Yeah.
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
Help both MSI and the Iconoclast get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did.
Why'd you ask?
I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Alright, Phineas doesn't trust many people. How'd he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
We gotta fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
It's not that simple. Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate and I have to go find them, right? That it? You're not pulling my leg? Let's go with this one.
Someone has trust issues.
Yeah, I do.
Though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Sure. I don't want to be electrocuted, though.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Oh, Lord. Hello?
Black holes. Did you see that?
A little bit. A big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Look, there's not not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Oh, you're a dick.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting?
Yes, but...
Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons.
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it.
Okay with that part.
Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Speak with Phineas. Where do I do that from? Oh. This is going to be a bit of a walk, but okay. Enemy here?
Don't mess with us.
Weird. I swore I'd been in here.
Libations on me, folks.
Oh wait, I have to go through here and out the other side.
Okay, gone quiet.
Sealed.
Eyes up!
Just go around. Ah, there we go.
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
I would have liked to seen this place before it was all boarded up. I bet it lit up the night.
This area's suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
Oh?
Wow, not even a scratch.
All right, let's go back to the big boy.
Here we go.
Another big boy.
And we're alive.
That's new. Ooh. 190 DPS, huh? I mean, not nearly as good as what they've got, though. Alright, heal Parvati. Where are we going? Oh, up there.
I see you there. To shreds, you say? Nice hit.
Okay, then.
Down they go.
Jesus.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Okay, targeting module. Command key.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the new mediator of the gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit the oil in 30 seconds. This is here signing off on what is the last time. This middle finger I'm holding up because I'm feeling it as hard as
Cantankerous Canid targeting module. Ow. Man, who do I give it to? Graham or Sanjar? I mean... I don't know, man. I think Sanjar. Yeah, they're both kind of douche nozzles, but at the very least, I feel like Sanjar's actually trying to intelligently do something to... Man, I don't know, but helping him could really screw over all the people that live here,
Did you
but
have a sweetheart
it could
in
also
Stellar Bay?
save them.
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy?
confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Truth.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Yeah. Do you agree to a truce with the iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Well, that is harmful positivity right there. You're making statements about yourself that you can't possibly... Oh, I didn't realize there was a history button. You're making claims about yourself you can't possibly know to be true. You're just gonna hurt people because when it doesn't happen. Good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
What about Graham's second-in-command, Zora? Yeah.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
You serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
All right.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
So, Cascadia. We're doing it. We're gonna make these idiots friends. Watch at the end of the game, it's like, congratulations! You are completely neutral almost all of the time. You've ruined the entire world because everyone gets along, but no one's making any progress. Damn it! Damn my nature to make things peaceful instead of functional.
Nice work.
That's the last of them.
Also, interesting that they both said they would wait for me outside that last building. I wonder if it's strictly just because... I wonder if that's strictly because, like, it just wouldn't work fitting 3 people in there, so the game was like, hey, we'll just, not worry about it. We'll just leave them outside. It's the only time that I can remember that they've done that. Someone hasn't, my followers have, like, refused to go somewhere with me. That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll keep this. You data. Zora. Zora's a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her confidence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for employees. Export. Okay. And how on earth are we going to... Yeah. How on earth are we going to convince her to go with him, though? My question. Guess we'll find
worry
out.
all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Do we have to talk to them, too? Found Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Okay. Working on it. Man, I don't know why. This is the part of the game I just go nuts for. I love this stuff. I love playing the mediator between two, like, warring
what job
factions.
did the board assign you when you came of age?
Finding stuff, like, common ground between them, or...
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out there.
Zora.
Hey, Captain, I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Kind of.
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out of town? You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Amber Heights Gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain.
Oh, do we
all
think
that
it's...
blood is on their hands.
Oh, could it be their leader? Did he let the pirates in so that he could become their savior? Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard.
I don't know if it did.
Him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantis.
Got it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back any... If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, good luck.
Am I going? Ah. Here, jerks. It's gonna hurt for me, though. Enter code. And of course it worked. Ooh.
You make it look so easy.
Well, if you'd put your points into lockpicking, you could too. But you didn't. You put your points into being annoying. You're wonderful. That face, though. Jesus. 330 carry capacity, though. Hemlock's eye patch. Sneak attack damage. That's kind of cool. By the way, I've been talking about how I feel like the power creep in this, or at least the reverse power creep, how like powerful your character gets, is really strong in this, like to the point where I don't feel at all concerned about ever fighting anything. Apparently it's very much like Skyrim in games like that. Apparently people, and I haven't watched any of them, but I've seen YouTube videos pop up on my playlist. That's people talking about how they've broken the game to get, like, infinite armor, infinite, like, damage, using a variety of things. It's kind of funny. Or being able to just one-shot everything, so. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. The whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. He's just hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guy. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on a word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I didn't note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of hell, I don't know. Thing with big claws. Okay, people died. This place sucks. And this place sucks. Journal. Man, also the fact that you can't fast travel like this in the hardest difficulty, that's a lot of running.
You come to Monarch and that's what you're excited about.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Well, something. Box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter.
Yep.
Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Yep. How's the attack?
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What
He
the hell
wanted power.
happened to
He's
live and
like a
let
cult
live?
leader.
Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
I assume that we can just go up there now and she'll be there. No. You're a dickhead. she coming? Is she, like, on her way here?
Stringy bastard. The thing Sora needs.
I'm gonna save and go ahead and just talk to him. I don't want to shoot him in his dumb face, but...
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
I know you're responsible for... Let's just say it.
When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear a path for my dreams?
Yes.
My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental tragedy. I'd have walked this path with or without it.
I don't buy it. They were going to leave the planet, but you killed them anyway.
I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, we're discussing a past long since left behind. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony has embraced our truth, perhaps then the perpetrator will come into the light.
Yeah, you.
Until then, it does us no good to dwell on past mistakes.
Why, though? Why did they deserve death?
If I were the type of man to make that decision...
You were.
And I assure you, I am not. I'd have to be so obsessed with dismantling their regime that I'd turn to desperate measures.
Which you did.
I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time, and that we will persevere where they do not.
Bullshit.
But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture, I can understand a lesser man than myself making a terrible, ghastly mistake.
Yeah, we got proof, dude. So a stupider, younger you thought you were doing the world a favor.
If MSI had abandoned this place and taken to Terra 2, any hope for our salvation would have been lost. Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. You've seen that withering yourself. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility of saving the souls of Terra 2. Here we are, poised to do just that.
Not your choice to make, man. Can't play judge, jury, and executioner like that.
Free will is a double-edged sword, Captain. The universe judges us all.
That's
Whether your
true.
choices are helpful or harmful to the cosmos is not up to you. Those executives were found to be poisonous to the spirit of humanity. They were doomed, whether by the hands of man or beast. Their time was coming to an end. And here I
And why
am,
take it
a
upon
paragon of the eternal truth, leading a society of like-minded people. The universe has found me worthy,
I hate this
despite
guy.
whatever sins you believe I've committed. Let us speak no more of this, Captain. We have a message to spread and a colony to save. The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
I mean, okay, so now I can't ask him stuff? Screw that up.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that.
That's pretty cool. That's not bad.
Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you.
They're all. This is really good. Wait. Oh. Mine isn't readable? Oh, it's not. Neither is
I'm Heat.
Tinker. Keep those on me, but I will give probably. He's just decked out.
Unless you want to know how.
Modify. Tinker. This one. $532 DPS.
How we're all likely to
Let's try this
get
out.
spacers long.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Okay, it is a shotgun. Okay, good. Maybe I have to go out and come back in. Maybe that's what triggers her to go up there. I don't honestly know what it means when it says just like, when she's like, give me some time.
Yoka? If you ever want to talk about what happened, my ears are open.
Captain.
Yes.
We should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
There.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking you.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. You got the best interests of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us.
He sold everyone out so he could survive.
You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
Except you.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
Everyone all right? Iconoclast, asshole.
Sorry, Zora.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Ooh. Sanjar has corporate resources you can spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations.
Maybe.
All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Already spoken to him, he's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Proceed to negotiate. Him. Like, obviously I would have to either watch a bunch of playthroughs or play through it a bunch of times myself to see how many of these decisions actually have repercussions, but I can't imagine that, like, doing those different ways would have to have repercussions.
Where are we headed today, Captain?
No way
The
that they would.
stars are the limit.
I could give it to Dude and he wouldn't be dead. I could give it to other guy and he wouldn't be dead. And I could also just give it to Zora and then Sanjar would be pissed. Wait, Phineas's lab. What are we doing? Excuse me? Wait. Also, why are Ellie and Nyoka in my... I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's that one. I want to do side mission. Those are the Byzantium. So it's this one. Ah, right there. Let's go play
Good old
Mediator.
Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe.
Well, guys, I think you all know by this time what time it is. It's time for me to give my poor old man back a rest. But I'm loving this game.